Morning everyone. Thursday today, so we have this in for a couple of days. This is Roz's Golf. It's kind of like a normal spec, but it's done very little miles because she's, shall we say, an older lady who doesn't use a car that much. So the unit has basically crashed. Common thing with this MIB stuff. So the unit in the glove box has failed, which then controls everything up there. So you get display, but you get nothing else working. It's not worth removing this car from use yet because it's low mileage and doesn't get used that often. It's really clean. So Alex is doing his custom thing of chopping this fascia up, adding in some kind of unit, and we're going to do a custom CarPlay, Android Auto, CD player type affair with gluing the dash and making a fascia in a Soundman modified style. Dan is cracking on with the Morel stand. He's getting the speakers in. Getting the grills in.
Protected grill, yeah.
We've just basically been having a good old giggle.
We haven't been having a giggle.
So we just spent 20 minutes searching for grills that he'd lost, that he didn't actually lose. So weirdly enough, the more expensive Morel, they don't come with grills, but the basic ones do. So he put the grills for the cheaper ones on the more expensive ones, and then was panicking that he hadn't got the grills for the cheaper ones that he should have had because the box has space for them and this one doesn't.
I mean, we were going through CCTV and everything. We were like, what have I done with these grills? Have I binned them? Have I put them in a different box? Have I put them in the spare grills box?
And then as he's fitted up these ones, he just dropped the speaker and fumbled his finger through the end of the cone.
Mike, hold this. Why me, Mike? Mike, take this up right here. There's a real big ball, you know, and it's got this big thing.
We've popped the cone back out, but for about 5 minutes he was on the floor.
I had to do a little quiet work with myself over in the corner.
He was on the floor down here in a little fetal position.
I was.
But anyway, so we got the cone back out. It's now not folded in, and we're going to carry on with today. So see you soon, everyone.
Look, these fit really nicely into this speaker.
That's because they're meant to be there. Twat.
Right then, people. So Alex is getting on with the Golf. I've got a Volkswagen Caddy. So I've got this small little caddy for a roof aerial for shark fin. So we've already had a quick look at this, and this did have a grommet in the roof. So it had this tiny little grommet just up here. So we've taken that out. I'm going to straighten this hole out because the hole's a little bit wavy, so we'll straighten that out, make the hole a little bit better, take this headliner down, and then we'll run the camera cable up into that top left hand corner over there, and then into the cab, down the A-pillar and to the back of the radio. So we'll get that sorted in a couple of seconds. So yeah, try not to poke any holes in anything or dent anything in, because we're done doing that today. We ain't doing that no more. I had a little heart attack this morning, wake me up, didn't I? Little one, Christ, nearly died.
Right then dudes, after our first pass, so we've got the filler in, we've got our shape made. Obviously this is going to be supporting our double din which we've ordered. The double din comes in tomorrow, but I wanted to get it kind of all ready. So we've got like a bit of a swage line building up there on the edge, and we've got another one there on the edge, and a nice one across the bottom. Obviously this is still the coarse filler, this is not the fine filler yet. So a little bit more sanding, we'll get the fine filler out, make a pass, and then start the primer, get this painted up. It's going to go shiny black like the rest. But that's one bit done. Dan's just finishing off with the caddy. We're just waiting on an aerial connection coming in, but that'll be done soon, and then it's lunch time. See you in a bit.
There he is.
That's my mental state right now. It's taking on jobs that we
shouldn't be doing.
Shouldn't be able to do. We should be able to do it, but we figured it out. Which is just like
geniuses. Right. So as you'll remember, we did that Golf, the other Golf, Mark 7 Golf, for the sub and the amp and the head unit a while back, where we had to make our own fascia. Well, we're at it again. We thought, you know what, that was so much fun, we'll do it again. So Alex is currently over here building up the fascia for it. It's a bit more risky this time because we haven't actually got a spare fascia that we can muck around with and test.
Can't fuck it up.
Can't screw it up this time. However, we have had a bit of a worrying moment where we were like, right, let's just check to see whether everything's actually going to work and whether the lead is actually going to work for this. So we've got a DAB 9200 in. So for testing purposes, we've just had the head unit there. This is obviously the one that's got all of the vehicle information on the dashboard as well. So it's got all of its tyre pressure monitoring system on there, it's got its service light reset, it's got absolutely everything on that screen there. So the issue we've had is we've got to try and find a way to get the lead that we need, or get a lead that actually works, to be able to then display everything we need. So we've got a canvas decoding box on there that does everything it needs to. So the head unit fires up, comes to life, does what it needs to do. Obviously nothing else is connected in, no DAB, no aerials, no nothing. It was just for testing purposes. But good news is steering wheel controls are working, which is a bonus. Reverse, parking sensors are coming up on the screen. Everything seems to be working, and then if I very quickly press this button 5 times, it comes into its vehicle settings, and we can get into the car's system for tyre pressure monitoring system, driver assistance, parking and manoeuvring, everything. So we can get into its services and all that sort of stuff, and we can reset everything we need to and access all the information we need to from there. So what an absolute joy. So this is a bit of a win. So this one's going to carry on going. Alex is going to get back onto it after his brain has had a break for 5 minutes. Because, yeah. look at the.
It's all gone a bit like, see the cameras? That's what my brain's doing right now.
However, I've been cracking on with the morel board. Yeah, it's bad up there.
Thunder.
Go for it. There's gonna be.
Put all the flashes in the camera. We want one in the car park. Right on that little sign over there that says carpet. Come on, Thor! Come on!
Tempting the gods, like.
Mate, I'll sacrifice a lamb.
See you out there doing your rain dance in a minute.
Yeah, they can't let me though. Look at that.
Right then, morel board update. So higher end speakers are in the top, entry level speakers are in the bottom, entry-level subwoofer on the left-hand side, and then the higher-end carbon sub on the right-hand side. So all of the stuff is in. The back of the board is looking a bit more wired up, so we've got the speakers all in and all the crossovers in. Sub cabling is all done. We've obviously got one on either side. We're only going to run one at a time, so we're going to make a little pluggable board here that we can change the wiring to whatever sub we want to play, so that if someone says, oh, what does the higher end version sound like, we can play it and not be an issue. Crossovers and tweeters and everything else is all in, so we're just now waiting on us getting the amp board ready, which is pretty much done. Just needs screwing on and the final connections being made and the RCAs being put to it, and then we need to find a head unit.
On the way.
We've got something in the pipeline. It's fine. Something's in the pipeline. It's fine. But as you can see, we're going to try and keep the cables tucked behind the amps so that they come through the back of the amp board
And the Sony stuff.
and through there.
So because everyone is loving the new camera so much, Sony are giving us loads of accessories for the new camera to be able to test out and play with, so the video quality
It's going to get even better.
My strong hands.
Sorry to anyone that's watching the video at the moment and it's giving it.
So speaking to Sony yesterday, they said, "How are you getting on with the new camera?" And I said, "Everyone's loving it." So they basically said, "We're going to send you loads of things for that, so we can make our videos
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
So coming soon."
Jesus Christ.
Right. It's gonna be a long day. Look at this horrible, horrible weather out here. Dismal. Catch up with you in a bit.
Afternoon, everyone. Right, it is the end of day for, gosh, where are we at? Thursday today, I think it's Thursday today. Gosh, what day we've had. So fascia is currently drying. Put some lacquer on it. Just waiting for that to cure, and then I can give it a wet sand tomorrow. We haven't touched the GTR today, but we've had some stuff turn up. So the coaxials for the rear have come in, the nano ones, the thin ones. Dan has done a bit on the stand, the Morel stand. So we've got one kind of sub, more expensive kind of sub. We've got entry-level speakers, better level speakers, and obviously the amps and stuff going to go here, head unit there. Golf is doing well. Obviously I've made a custom fascia today. We were worried about the leads not interfacing properly. Real good win. But, you know, doing stuff with the camera, giving us some extras so we can get the best out of our video clips. As he says, smearing his nose up his face. That's what you want to see in HD, innit? Anyway, but that's it. I'm going to go home, get tea, and probably sleep a little bit. See you in the morning, everyone. Bye.